Video games. Everyone loves them. Here's one I picked up earlier today. I can't wait to play it. Let's give it a go.
Okay. Yep. Yes. It won't end! Video games were invented by Ralph Baer. Bear? Who would later die playing the tutorial for Red Dead Redemption 2 4 years before the game came out. What are you doing? Don't make fun of Red Dead, they're gonna kill us. Tutorials are essential in video games. They allow you to get comfortable with the gameplay and mechanics through teaching you about the different systems in the game and allowing you to get comfortable with them. But some of them take forever! I've bought Cyberpunk 2077 2 separate times and refunded the game both times because the tutorial took so goddamn long. 6 to 8 hours? How much time do you think I have on my hands? I have things to do! I don't know, maybe it says something about myself that I can't properly focus on a game long enough to understand its mechanics before switching to something recognizable and safe. You know, that's probably why games like Minecraft, Fortnite, and Call of Duty have stayed so popular for so long, because people are already so familiar with them. Let that sink in. That's a fridge. Don't get me wrong, I love a good video game tutorial, especially in games where the gameplay might not be overly obvious or intuitive. Like, I think Red Dead Redemption does need a tutorial, even if it does take 2 hours. But that's because the game is so vast and expansive. Saying that, the tutorial for Cyberpunk is apparently 6 to 8 hours long, and something tells me that they don't really need to do that. Some tutorials are fun and don't intrude on the gameplay experience, allowing you to play through the game from start to finish while learning new things on the way. One of the best games for this, in my opinion, is the new God of War games, where they slowly introduce you to the different mechanics as they become necessary to you. This is done in a natural and organic way, which doesn't slow you down or impact the story. That comes later. At least Red Dead Redemption's tutorials happen through the story. Cyberpunk's main gameplay tutorials take you to a blank room and explain to you each individual feature. And then there are some games which have no tutorials at all, like the original Fallout, where the tutorial is basically just, we need a water chip. Get on with it. Some games benefit from not having a tutorial, where you have to learn the world and its mechanics yourself, and it immerses you in the world in a way that a standard tutorial might not be able to do. The only issue is that Fallout is far from intuitive. But don't worry, it comes with a helpful handbook that teaches you everything about the game. Speaking of games that really need tutorials, can someone please explain to me why Minecraft has no tutorial? Seriously, there are core elements of the game that you would not be able to figure out if it wasn't for the fact that you already knew about it beforehand. Then there are games that have tutorials that probably don't even need to be in the game. Did we really need a tutorial for Cuphead? Apparently so, game journalists proved it. For those who are wondering, I will buy Cyberpunk for a third time, and this time I'm going to play it long enough to get through the tutorial. I promise.